Hello, everyone. It's OG from OG Scale Models. Wanting to give the final update on Hollywood Nights 57 Chevy. A little information about the movie. It was made in 1980. It starred Tony Danza, Michelle Pfeiffer, Robert Wool, and Fran Drescher, along with other actors and things. Um, I started out with the Atlantis 57 Chevy. Okay, there's a lot of things about this kit that I don't like. Um, it Nothing on this car fits proper. I did not make any changes to this car besides where I took the Dremel and dremeled out the inner fender wells a little bit. I didn't even go all the way through them. I just took out enough so I could fit the slicks up on it. These are Kragers. I glued a chrome backing on the front on the front of the rim so I can get them wide enough for the slicks. Okay, I used those Racemaster slicks. Um, I did build some blocks to raise up the back a little bit, just a hair. I added the ladder bars because I just thought they looked cool on the bottom of the car. Okay. The front wheels are the Kragers also with the Firestone tires. Those are Racemasters slicks on this car. It does have the blown 283 in it. Okay. I did add carburetor linkages, fuel lines. I built a Y block for the fuel lines and added them. I did notice on the movie though, the fuel lines ran up the other side of the carburetors, which I kind of dislike that setup because those could get in the way of your linkages and things. I don't like that stuff. The blower, it had a plastic blower belt to it. I just trimmed off the excess plastic, used the pulleys, sanded them, glued them in place, and then I put a rubber band on. The carburetors are Morgan Automotive Group resin carburetors. The headers I built out of solder. I also built the drag race mufflers and the turn downs and everything for this car. Okay. 3D electric fans. My wife 3D prints these for me. I sell them on eBay also, if you want to help me out. uh, they look pretty nice on there. I sell them two to a pack. The other one has brackets on each side. This has just little like nubs. I did not purchase Corvette yellow paint for this car because um, the paint's quite expensive. So what I did was I hunted around and I found a color. It's called Daytona Yellow, and that's what I used on the car. On the 57 Chevy in the movie, this piece right here, this chrome inlay piece, is the color of the car, which was yellow, Corvette yellow. But like I said, I did not want to do a lot to this car after I you know, was tinkering with it and stuff. Like I said, I built the top of the doors to turn it into a 210 post. I glued the post in. The interior is flat black testers. The dash is Prismacolor pencils and silver gel pen. Also, I built the B&M shifter in this car. It's made out of solder with a plastic T-handle on it. I'll open up the other side. You can see it on the other side better. Sorry. Also, there's a bunch of complaints I got about this kit. I know it, on the bottom it said the first one mold of it was released in 1973, I believe it was. Guys, look where the accelerator pedal is. I didn't even notice it until I was almost done with the car, and I was like, you gotta be kidding me. They got the accelerator pedal right behind the brake pedal. But anyway, it is what it is. Like I said, I turned it into a 210 post car, and I just went ahead and painted this metallic silver, the trim and everything. I tried to use what's this stuff called? Bare metal foil, and I was really unhappy with it because it never lined up on the doors and things, so I chose not to use it. I just painted it. I will do some touch-ups here as soon as I'm done with the video. The front, I put some panel liner in the grill. Arlene's clear drying glue for the headlights to hold the headlights in. It is wired and plumbed. I did wire it, build a distributor for it, and wired it. Overall, I'm happy with the chassis and everything that I done to it, built for it and everything, but there's a bunch of fitment issues. On the front of the car, right here, on both sides, doesn't line up. Okay, up here around the window doesn't line up. The windows, I mean, you got to be real fragile with them, careful with them, because they will pop out the front. I was like, oh my god. And then on the side, they don't really fit, you know. Same with the front and the back are like that. The side glasses fit okay. Also back here in the back, all this chrome doesn't fit very good correctly. But overall, guys, it turned out okay. I'm happy that it's done now with what I chose to do to it. Like I said, I got a little bit of cleaning up on the paint, on the trim and everything, but I think for the most part it turned out really, really nice. Besides those fitment issues and stuff like that, I don't think I will build another one of these. I do have another kit that's sealed and everything for my collection, because I collect them. But other than that, I guess I'm okay with the way it turned out. But besides those fitment problems, I really didn't like those fitment problems. But it does look pretty cool underneath it. when you look back underneath it, you see the exhaust hanging a little bit, and the ladder bars and stuff like that. It looks like it'd get down if it was a real car. Like I said, the windows, they just do not fit proper in this car. I don't know what this blemish is right here. I don't know if it's paint or what. I'm going to try to clean it up here in a minute as soon as I get done with the video. And like I said, touch up a few spots on the side where I've been handling it. And then this one is done, guys. If you haven't seen Hollywood Nights, the movie, I would suggest it. There's a lot of cool hot rods in it. There's a 50-some model panel truck, which is right here on the video case. It's called the Pie Wagon. It's really a nice one. There's also a couple Ford trucks that I saw in the movie that's really, really nice. GTO, there's a El Camino, there's a T-Bucket pickup truck, or a T-Bucket. It's they call it the Rail Job. It's really, really nice. But if you guys are into movies and everything, I suggest the Hollywood Nights. I hope everybody likes my version of the Tony Danza's 57 Chevy. I think it turned out okay. Like I said, I think if I decided to build another one, I would use the Revel monogram kit of the 210 sedan kit. And if I wanted the doors open, I'd just open them myself, because again, there's all kinds of fitment problems with the doors, and they sag and whatnot. I mean, it's an old mold. What do you expect, guys? I mean, it is what it is, but I think it turned out pretty decent. I got it as close as I could get it. I was doing some pre-assembly, and I noticed, hey, wait a second, I thought the car had a roll bar in it. So I watched the movie again. I've seen it dozens and dozens of times, and sure enough, there is a roll bar in the car. So I built a quick roll bar for it and whatnot. The trunk is empty. There's nothing in the trunk, guys. See what I'm saying about fitment? I don't like that at all. Yeah, there's nothing in there. But other than that, yeah, there you go, guys. The Hollywood Nights 57 Chevy. I hope everybody enjoyed it and everything. I did have another video that I made prior to painting the body and everything, but I decided to cut it out and went ahead and finished it and got it done. And like I said, this will be, I don't know if I'm going to take this to the model show, Buckeye Classic, or not. I may, I don't know, just to see what it does. I don't know yet. But, yeah. There she is, guys. Tony Danza's 57 Chevy. Hollywood Nights. Alright, guys. Everybody take care. Have a good evening. And stay blessed. On to the next.